Let me start with a simple picture. Imagine an entire community inside you, millions of tiny organisms quietly influencing your thoughts, your cravings, your resilience, your mood. Now imagine what happens when that community falls apart. Not in a dramatic way, not overnight, but slowly, silently, until your brain starts reacting to signals you never realized were coming from your gut. Welcome back to Nourish Your Mind series. Today, we're diving into one of the biggest hidden drivers of depression, anxiety, and cognitive fog, dysbiosis, meaning when your gut bacteria fall out of balance and start sending distress signals to your brain. If you've ever felt like your emotions had a life of their own, this might be why. Here's a fact that surprises almost everyone. Your gut isn't just the place that digests food. It's a neural network packed with more nerve cells than your spinal cord, and it produces many of the same signaling molecules your brain depends on. Some scientists even believe our nervous system originated in the gut long before it migrated upward, which means your gut isn't your second brain. It's your first one. Dysbiosis simply means your gut bacteria no longer exist in the right ratios. Beneficial bacteria go down, inflammatory, opportunistic bacteria go up, and the signals traveling through the gut-brain axis shift from calm to alarm. Your brain interprets those signals as anxiety, irritability, low mood, brain fog, and even depression. This isn't abstract science. It's a communication breakdown inside your body. And when that balance is off, your mood will follow. But what does gut dysbiosis actually do to you? Research keeps pointing to the same conclusion. When the gut is inflamed or imbalanced, the brain reacts. The evidence connects dysbiosis with several conditions. Depression? That's when imbalanced bacteria produce compounds that mess with your mood regulation. Anxiety happens when inflammatory signals from the gut trigger your stress response. In bipolar disorder, studies show the gut microbiome looks completely different from healthy people. Schizophrenia patients consistently show altered gut profiles, more inflammation, less diversity. This doesn't mean dysbiosis causes every case, but it means gut imbalance is almost always part of the picture and often ignored. The mechanism is simple to understand. Your good gut bacteria make stuff your brain needs, things that keep you calm, help produce feel-good chemicals, and fight inflammation. When dysbiosis hits, those helpful compounds drop and inflammatory compounds rise. Your brain reacts to this. If your gut is inflamed, your mood will reflect that distress. So what exactly causes dysbiosis? Antibiotics. Yes, they save lives, but they also wipe out large portions of your microbiome, including the bacteria that stabilize mood. Studies show that when gut bacteria are depleted with antibiotics, serotonin levels change and anxiety-like behaviors appear. Remember, a significant portion of serotonin is produced in your gut. Then, ultra-processed foods. Yes, all the food that comes into boxes with a long list of ingredients. Ultra-processed foods contain emulsifiers, artificial sweeteners, additives, preservatives, and so on. The longer the ingredient list, the more likely the food is highly processed. These ingredients can shift the microbiome fast, reducing microbial diversity and promoting inflammation. Medications also affect the gut. Some psychiatric medications impact gut bacteria by altering microbial diversity, gut motility, or the environment bacteria need to thrive. This doesn't mean they're bad. It simply means gut support is even more important if you rely on them. Of course, there are other factors too. Chronic stress, diet high in sugar and simple carbs, alcohol, infections, and toxins can all mess with your gut. The point is, modern life throws a lot at your microbiome, and most of us are dealing with multiple factors. Here's the gut mood cycle. Dysbiosis impacts your mood. Your mood worsens. You reach for a sweet treat to feel better, or maybe turn to medication to lift you up. They help you in the short term, but your gut gets further imbalanced. Then your mood becomes even harder to stabilize. That's why gut repair is not optional for mental health. It's fundamental. If this is connecting dots for you, make sure you're subscribed. This series is here to give you clarity, not confusion, and your gut is one of the most powerful levers you have. Your system responds when you take action. Here's the part most people never hear. Your gut can begin shifting in a matter of days. Not fully healed, of course, but moving in the right direction. So, how do you actually fix this? It comes down to 3 simple steps. Step 1. Remove the disruptors. First, avoid unnecessary antibiotics, drop ultra-processed foods, reduce sugar and refined carbs, and artificial sweeteners. Before adding anything new, first remove what's causing harm. Step 2. Feed your beneficial bacteria. These microbes thrive on one thing: fiber they can ferment. That means leafy greens, non-starchy vegetables, low-sugar fruits, and resistant starch from cooked and cooled rice. These fibers fuel the bacteria that calm inflammation and support your mood. By the way, I have an entire series on gut health and how to properly feed your microbiome. For the full guide, click the card at the top right to check it out. Step 3. Reintroduce beneficial bacteria. You have 2 options here, and here's the good news. You don't have to choose. You can do both. First, fermented foods like sauerkraut, kimchi, pickles, miso, natto, kefir, and yogurt. Second, probiotics with high-quality strains that have been studied for mood support. And yes, some fermented foods do far more for the microbiome than store-bought versions, but even small, consistent habits create big shifts. I've linked the supplements for gut health I trust down in the description. I use some of them myself, and the links help support my natural lab with no extra cost to you. Dysbiosis is not a fringe idea. It's one of the clearest, most well-documented pathways between your gut and your mental health. Remove the disruptors, feed the right microbes, and reintroduce the strains that help your brain function the way it's meant to. Small steps, repeated consistently, change everything. Next video is psychobiotics, the specific probiotic strains that are revolutionizing mental health treatment.